Good morning, class 11. So this is a revision class of sum and product of roots. Sum and the product of roots in quadratic equation. So as you know, ax square plus bx plus c, this is a quadratic equation, and this quadratic equation has two roots alpha and beta. So first we find sum of roots. The formula is minus b by a. Since you already done this exercise and the chapter also, it's just a revision, and you know how this minus b by a is coming when we apply the formula of Sridharacharya method and substitute the value taking two roots to find the value of this. Alpha beta is c by a. This is a formula we'll use to find sum and product from this equation. So before we are going to start, there are the identities which is very important, like alpha square plus beta square. Sometimes we need the value of alpha square plus beta square. The formula is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Always try to make the equation sum and the product forms, because with the help of this quadratic equation we only find the sum and the product. After that, anything is required like square of the first root plus square of the second root and their sum. So this formula is used. If suppose we need alpha minus beta whole square, or simply you can say we need alpha minus beta. Since from the equation we are getting the sum of roots, here it is difference of the roots. So alpha minus beta whole square is alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. This formula is used after finding the simplified, then square is shifted this side, you get the value of difference of the roots. So this is the important one. This is again, if suppose the question is saying find alpha square minus beta square, so it can be right alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. So you know alpha square plus beta square, alpha plus beta you can get from the equation. How to find alpha minus beta? We apply this formula first to get alpha minus, substitute to get the alpha square minus beta square. So these are the basic identities which is important for you all. So now what type of the questions are there and how to solve? Suppose a question is saying if alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, find the value of alpha square beta plus beta square alpha plus alpha beta. We want the value of this. So in this case, you see this is a quadratic equation is given. With the help of this quadratic equation, first we find sum. As you know, sum minus b by a, product is c by a. Now we want the value of this alpha square this. In this case, you will see alpha beta will take common in these two terms. So it is coming alpha plus alpha beta. And you know the value of alpha beta, that is c by a. You know the value of alpha beta minus b by a, alpha plus beta sorry, and alpha plus beta is again c by a. C by a will take common, so it is 1 minus b by a, so c a minus b upon a square. So this is the way we can find the value. So it's a very easy question. Now next question, if an equation is given and saying form an equation, means some equation is given, with the help of the equation we have to form another equation. Now the question is if alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation 2x square minus x plus 3 equal to 0, form an equation whose roots are alpha minus 2 and beta minus 2. Now we want an equation whose roots are alpha minus 2 and beta minus 2. So first of all, this is the equation is given and the question saying this quadratic equation has roots alpha and beta. So first we find alpha plus beta. The formula is minus b by a. It is coming 1 by 2 and alpha beta C by A, it is coming 3 by 2. It is coming 3 by 2. So this is the sum and the product. Now we want an equation whose roots are this. So whenever you are going to form an equation, the standard form of forming quadratic equation, that is x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0. This is the standard form where s represents sum of roots and p is product of roots. So first we find sum, means we want an equation whose roots are this and this. So this is the first root, this is the second root. So first we find sum alpha minus 2 and beta minus 2. So alpha plus beta minus 2 which gives minus 4. In place of alpha plus beta, you know 1 by 2 minus 4, 4 to 8, that is minus 7 by 2. So this is the way we can find the sum. After getting sum, we need product. So product means we are finding the product of this alpha minus 2 and beta minus 2. So when we multiply, it becomes alpha beta minus 2 alpha minus 2 beta plus 4. Now after that, since alpha plus alpha beta, that is the product, is given 3 by 2 minus 2 in the bracket alpha plus beta plus 4, it's 3 by 2 minus 2. Since alpha plus beta is 1 by 2 plus 4, 2 and 2 cancel, it's minus 1 plus 4, it gives plus 3. So 2 3 are 6 plus 3, which gives 9 by 2. Now we want the equation. So equation is x square minus sx. The value of sum is 7 by 2 minus sx. Already it is minus sign, to become plus 7x by 2. And the value of the product p, that is 9 by 2. Now taking LCM, become 2x square plus 7x plus 9 is equal to 0. So this is the equation, means its equation's roots is alpha minus 2 and beta minus 2. So this is the type of question when our equation is given. With the help of equation, we will find sum and product, and using that sum and product to form another equation whose roots are mentioned. Let us take one more question on the same concept. A little bit light tricky questions, but easy one. Like question is saying alpha and alpha square. If alpha and alpha square are the roots of quadratic equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0, alpha and alpha square be the roots of this quadratic equation, form an equation whose roots are alpha star 31 comma alpha star 62. We want the equation whose roots are this. So first of all, this and this are the root of this equation. So first we find sum, means alpha plus alpha square is equal to minus 1 b by a minus b by a. Here b is 1, a is 1. Alpha into alpha square is c by a, which gives 1. So alpha cube is 1. This is the value of alpha cube. And here it is alpha and alpha square. When we take alpha is common, it is 1 plus alpha is minus 1. So whenever the equation is given and root is given, so first we find sum and product with the help of given equation. Now after that we form an equation whose roots are and this and this. So first we find the sum of this, sum of roots, means alpha star 31 plus alpha star 62. Alpha star 31, this 62 alpha star 31 into alpha star 31 we can write in this manner. Base is equal, power will add 31 which gives 62. So when we take alpha star 31 is common, it is 1 plus alpha star 31. Now alpha star 31 can we write alpha star 30, 1 plus alpha star 30. Since alpha cube is given 1, so alpha as it is, this can be write alpha cube is to the power 10. Again 1 plus alpha, it can be write alpha cube is to the power 10. Now alpha cube is 1, 1 square 10 is 1, so it is alpha, again it is 1 plus alpha. So alpha and 1 plus alpha, and this value you know it is given what? -1. So the value of sum of root is -1. Now after that we need product. So product means going to multiply alpha is power 31, alpha is power 62. Again it can be right alpha is power 30, alpha is power 60. Alpha and this alpha square become alpha cube. It is alpha is power 10 and it is alpha cube is to the power 20. Alpha cube 1, it is 1. So now equation is x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0. X square, the value of sum is -1. So plus x and product is +1 is equal to 0. The same equation is coming, but the process is in this way. So this is a good question. Let us take one more question on the same concept to form an equation. So whenever the equation is given and we are finding the another equation. Now the question is, if the ratio of the roots of equation x square plus alpha x plus alpha plus 2 equal to 0, the ratio of this root is 2. The ratio of the root of this equation is 2. Find the value of alpha. Question is, find the value of alpha. Since in this question it's already used alpha, so alpha is some unknown and the root we don't know what is the root, but the ratio of the root, so we don't know. Mostly we are taking the roots are alpha and beta. In this case alpha is already in this equation, to let roots are p and q. Not taking alpha and beta, we are taking p and q. Since ratio means p upon q is given 2. This is given. The ratio of the root is 2. That means p is equal to 2q. This is given. Sum of the root means p plus q is minus b by a, that is minus alpha. Product of the roots pq is c by a, that is alpha plus 2. Now we are going to frame our equation in this manner so that we can find the value of alpha. So let us take this one. Alpha p. In place of p we can write 2q plus q is minus alpha. Its 3q is minus alpha. So q is minus alpha by 3. This is the value of q. Again the second equation, this pq is given alpha plus 2. In place of p writing 2q into q is equal to alpha plus 2. So 2q square is alpha plus 2. Since the value of q is minus alpha, so it is minus alpha by 3 whole square is equal to alpha plus 2. So it becomes 2 alpha square upon 9 is equal to alpha plus 2. So 2 alpha square, it is 9 alpha plus 18. So 2 alpha square minus 9 alpha minus 18 is equal to 0. Using Sidharachar, or you can either factorize. So alpha, we want the value of alpha. Alpha is minus b, 9 plus minus b square, 9 square 81 plus 4ac. 4 2 ja 8, 18 into 8, 8 8 64, 6 8 1 ja 8 and 6 14 upon 2 into 2. So alpha is 9 plus minus 4 1 5, 8 4 12, 2 25 upon 4. So 9 plus minus 15 upon 4. It further simplify, like alpha is taken first time. Alpha is equal to 9 plus 15 by 4. 15 plus 9, 24 by 4, which gives 6. And alpha is equal to 9 minus 15 by 4 minus 6 by 4, which is minus 3 by 2. These are the two values of alpha. So sometimes a question is given in this manner also. They are connected and the ratio is given. So we have to find the value of the equations.